Hey everybody, Jackal here again. I just got back from seeing Toy Story 3 and it was amazing. Oh my god, this is gonna be probably the first full actual review I do on a movie. So, oh my god, I'm so excited. So anyway, I just got back from seeing Toy Story 3 and what can I say? Everybody knows the plot. There will be spoilers in this review, so don't want to know the spoiler, leave. This is for like people that have already seen the movie because I have a lot to talk about. Alright, so everybody knows the plot, right? Alright, Andy's going to college. He wants to put toys in the attic, but he wants to take Woody to college. Then there's a whole conflict right there. Let me start at the beginning of the movie. At the beginning of the movie, you can tell there's all these other hints to the previous movies about Andy's playtime, and it all seems so real. And it turns out to be Andy playing by himself when he was younger, and there's a whole big, epic emotional montage of him playing with the toys as he gets older. And then if we just jump ahead until when he's 18 and he's packing up for college. Now, I love this movie a lot, and I really don't want to be picky, but there are some issues that, heck, a lot of people want to pick issues at this movie, but no, there's a lot of good reviews, and I've never heard a bad review from this movie yet. So, one big issue, not a big issue, a little issue with me, it's why does Andy still keep the toy chest? I mean, I understand keeping the toys, the main toys. It's so sad that see Andy like throw away Etch-a-Sketch and Rocky and all those other minor characters from the old movie. It was so sad to hear that Bo Peep, the big emphasis on Bo Peep, that she's gone, Woody's love interest. It was so sad. But why keep the old toy chest? Seriously, like, you see it has some stickers on it, but like, why can't you just get a new one? Like, I understand like keeping the main characters there, but why not get rid of the toy chest? Seriously, get something new. Like, whatever. I'm not gonna be picky at this. So, Andy's about to go off to college, and he has a choice between putting Woody with the attic with the other toys or taking him to college. And Andy decides to take Woody to college, and there's a big shocker. And as soon as Andy starts to take the toys to the attic, something distracts him. And oh, here's another thing I didn't like. We see Molly becoming a tween, reading tween magazines, and yet her room is still pink. Whatever. And kind of obvious, of course. Yeah, you've seen how much he's grown up. And Andy's mom mistakes the toys for trash and puts them to the curb. The toys start to think that Andy really thinks that they're junk and doesn't care about them anymore. And so Woody saves them from being thrown away. They meet up in the car, and they realize that Andy's mom is about to take him to the Sunnyside Daycare Center, which is the daycare center that Woody doesn't like because Woody thinks all daycare centers are horrible, they're dark and depressing and stuff. Anyway, as soon as they get to Sunnyside, they think it's a wonderful place because you see toys getting played with, and I thought it was going to be like a fun place too. And I really didn't expect the main bad guy to be Lotso, the purple bear, and because I thought that he was going to be like a good guy, a good helper. I was expecting some other random toy to be the enemy, or maybe a person to be the enemy. Oh, another thing I really liked is that we got to see Sid being the garbage man, and I'm glad to see that Sid's not like crazy ever since the first movie. Like, you see talking toys and you think, wow, crazy institution, he's gonna go nuts. But no, seems pretty okay. I wish he had like a big important part in the movie. Like, I don't know, maybe Sid. I have no idea, but I just wish that he had a bigger part in the movie without just like jamming to his Walkman or whatever he's listening to, being the garbage man. Oh well, we can't dwell on the past. I guess that's why they didn't want to make him a major character in this movie. Anyway, the toys are put in this rainbow room. And also the little Barbie and Ken thing. It was cute and all, but yeah, I guess it did prove to be necessary at the very end when they try to escape. Barbie distracts Ken with him putting on clothes and stuff, and I loved the entire running gag that Ken's effeminate. Like he's a lady's toy, and as soon as like he walks away from the like Barbie walks away from the bookworm, and the bookworm still thinks it's Ken, even though he's wearing pink high heels. I just love that. Anyway, yeah, they go into the room, and it turns out that Woody still wants to be with Andy, and so they split. And it turns out that the little preschoolers are really toddler kids, are like tearing them apart, painting them, scratching them. I felt so bad. I thought they were gonna be like permanently damaged or something like that. Anyway, and so like after Woody decides to split, he tries to escape, and he does succeed for a bit, but then he gets taken by, what's her name, Molly, don't like whatever, Bonnie. There we go, that Bonnie girl. I thought she was just gonna be like minor problem. I didn't think she was gonna be like a character we're gonna see again. But no, I thought he was gonna be taken back to the daycare center, not to her home. But anyway, so like at the very end of the day, the toys, yeah, they felt that there was a big problem because all the regular toys are being regularly played with by normal kids on the other side of the daycare, and so Buzz goes off to look look for the regular toys and try to sort the problem out. And so I wasn't expecting the toys to be like this whole mob type thing. Like one of my favorite parts is like when you realize like they're gambling on the top of the vending machine. I just love that. And it turns out to be this entire mob gang of toys, and Lotso is the leader. And that entire Buzz is strapped to the chair and the lights hanging above him, like, get me out of here, get me out of here. I completely loved that. There was a big shout out to the mobster genre. And so they reset Buzz to his normal demo mode, where he thinks he's an actual space ranger protecting the galaxy from Zurg and whatnot. And so they set him to guard the other toys as they're put in jail, or just regular crates, which I love. And you can tell now we're leaning towards more of a jail reference, because Buzz is giving them, Lotso is giving them rules like don't talk or you'll be put in the box, don't speak out of line or you'll be put in the box, and so forth. And the box is basically the sandbox where they just dump you in for the night. And yeah, of course, Mr. Potato Head, the mouthy person he is, gets thrown in there. And yeah, you see Woody. God, I feel like I'm just like telling you the plot. I'm not giving you a good review. Okay, you see Woody in Bunny's room with Buttercup, the unicorn, Mr. Pricklepants, the little hedgehog, and Trixie. When I first saw the trailer, and you see like Trixie like stopping Woody from talking to Velociraptor, yada yada yada, the whole I am thing, I kind of thought that, yeah, you're trying too hard to modernize the movie. Like no, it was completely funny when I saw it. And Mr. Pricklepants, a little drama theatric toy that he is, I love that. And Buttercup, for a moment there, doesn't he sound like Bob? If you ever seen the movie Monsters vs. Aliens, he kind of sounds a lot like Bob from the movie, but no, they're two completely different people. One's Jeff Garlin, one's Seth Rogen, but they kind of sound alike when you listen to them, and I really like that. Anyway, so Bonnie plays with Woody and he also loses his hat when Bonnie takes him to her house. So, Woody meets all the new toys in Bonnie's room, and like he has fun, but like he also needs to go back to Andy because he's leaving for college. But then he finds out that Lotso is actually this evil bear with a depressed past, and you see, like, yeah, Lotso apparently he and his clown toy and the baby doll get lost by their owners one day, and when they come back, Lotso is replaced by another bear, but none of the other toys got replaced. So anyway, Lotso lies to the clown and the baby and say like they replaced us, they don't love us